He grew that bitch back with willpower, man.
Grew that bitch back with testosterone.
Oh, shit.
Man, B knew more of a man than we are, for real. It's over with.
Damn.
Man, the fuck.
All right, man. I got it. What's up, y'all? Real Ninja Reviews, episode 55. We live here for the first time in what, 3-4 months? It's been a minute.
Just before the drink on, for sure.
Yeah. How y'all feeling?
What's up, y'all? Feeling great. It's hot as fuck. I feel great.
Feeling great.
Yeah. You know, it's cool out here. Pacific Northwest. We got hit with the hundreds a couple times, but now it's cool. It felt like a fall day today. So, you know,
West Coast people out there always
real
bragging about y'all weather, man. Fuck y'all.
Right.
It gave us like 120 like a week ago. I don't know what you talking about, man. So
120 is great weather, though.
What? What?
Nah, I'm cool. I ain't even got nothing for that. I ain't even got to come back. You do caught me off guard with that one, boy. Where the hell you from? So look, we about to jump right into the shit that's been popping all for the last few days. We talking the Hood Olympics crate event. All right, off top. Like we not even about to. Normally we do ninja moves. We do all these different intricate things that we normally do. We not doing none of that. Crate event, Hood Olympics, yo.
What have y'all finding these crates at, man?
Okay, so you starting off with questions.
Yeah. Like, where are we getting all these fucking crates from? Like
the fuck.
Hey, so I counted them right. I think like if the middle stack is up to 6 or 7 or so, it's upwards of 33 crates.
Damn.
Who just willingly giving away these many crates? Like
I've never seen.
They're not giving them away. Them bitches are being fouled. Nigga, don't you fucking crates in alleys?
No, okay, no, you're not finding 30 crates in the hood alley.
Like, and in the hood, you see that one random crate that's nailed to a pole to getting hooped on.
Man, who getting robbed? Who getting robbed for the crates? Where they getting these crates from? 30-something crates, 20-something crates at a time.
Man, somebody work at a grocery store or something. So.
They banging on Seaway and fucking Save-A-Lot, stealing them shits.
Hey, ain't nobody drinking that much milk.
Probably sitting outside in the back of a grocery store.
The real question is, who came up with this idea? Like, why?
I don't. Yeah, that's okay. That's going into mine. Like what's the goal? Okay, so I know what they're trying to accomplish, but I'm saying like, why though? Is it somebody put some money up or something? Like, is somebody?
I did.
Some people
one video. I saw one video where a girl, she did get paid for that.
Yeah, she got cashed out.
She got cashed out. Okay, we saw the same shit.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
But she the only one. Like.
The first ones I seen was crackheads.
Yeah, that's the first one I've seen too. Like
that was crackheads.
They probably doing that shit for like $5. Fuck like that.
Crackheads, meth heads. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
they was just like, "Hey, I dare you do these crates."
It was cool. It was cool when the crackheads were doing it because they don't get hurt ever. So I mean, but it's like regular niggas doing that shit now. You know, niggas with 401ks, man. Like niggas is taking L. Matter of fact, I know somebody personally.
What kind of L we talking, though? Like, where we at? Where we at injury wise? What happened?
I know for a fact a broken rib, punctured lung.
Damn.
Broken rib, punctured lung. Oh, and it collapsed. Yeah, puncturing a collapsed lung.
During COVID time, that's what's up.
And this the shitty part. Like, who gets hurt outside of their job? I would never get hurt outside of my job. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, the thing is this. They better hope and pray there's no footage floating around here of that shit.
Oh, you instantly fired. So what?
Well,
this is
coming from the boss, brother.
Whoa.
Oh, let the boss weigh in. Hold on.
Yeah, shit. No, for real. You ain't firing nobody over that shit. But I mean, we're the whole.
You're not. HR is though.
Yeah,
no, they're not. They're not firing over that shit.
Not right now. Your job. So
you're right. Not right now. They're not.
So somebody's in front of your job and they stole 30 of y'all liquor crates and stacked them up and was recording themselves. You know what I'm saying? With y'all uniforms on.
Yeah,
That's
first
the
of all,
main
who doing that
thing.
shit? Who doing that shit at work with a job uniform on? First of all,
This is what happened. He said it was in front of the job.
Oh, in front of the job.
Increasingly
Yeah, it's
more
over.
ignorant.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess that's over with now.
So
It's over.
at that point, ain't nothing I can do for you. Like,
We seen a lot, bro. Like we seen the dude kick over the thing. That's messed up. I seen two people try to do it at the same time. Oh
I saw that. That
Collapse.
was weird.
question.
That was questionable. I don't know what that was about.
Did you see the one where the dude was rolling up, walking across?
Yeah, I saw that one.
That was talented. I was proud of him. Like, that was some real.
Yeah,
he was proud. He was proud of you.
I was proud of that nigga. Hey, I was proud of him. You know what I'm saying?
He was like, brother, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good job, man. Look at you.
Yeah, you a real one. You're gonna do that.
You're going through places.
Honestly, I don't understand. Like, did people not think they was going to get injured when they do this challenge or anything? This event.
That's my thing. I was like, y'all grown. Y'all going. I'm thinking about not talking about the huge. I'm not talking about punctured lungs and collapsed lungs and broken ribs. I'm talking just regular. I won't say regular injuries, but what happened to people that tear their knee up? You know how many torn meniscus is going on right now, man?
And chest plates.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's a sudden
broke collarbones.
Like somebody fall on their ankle for sure.
Somebody did.
Somebody fell on their face. Shit. On concrete.
Neck.
Yeah, dude. You see the Latino brother?
Yeah.
He got fucked over.
He had all this.
Oh, yeah, he was knocked unconscious.
And he scorpioned.
He did. And big niggas not supposed to scorpion either.
Nah.
He's
feeling that man. For a while.
Yeah, he definitely feeling that. That's all back.
Because that impact was like an asteroid hitting Earth's atmosphere coming in hot.
I'm thinking that, maybe these niggas channeled back their youthful days and thought that shit was cool, but no.
You ain't bouncing back like back then.
Because we did some hood shit when we was kids, though, and Smitty can speak to that. We had plenty of hood challenges where we were jumping over shit. Shit.
Those was agility, like real life agility. We was like jumping over bushes and shit. We went climbing fucking crates.
Attribute challenge and shit.
We was actually in shape, athletic kids,
hopping fences,
right?
Hopping fences,
that too. But like we wasn't, you wasn't gonna break your neck hopping a fence though. Like, come on.
Hey, Stars, man, you made me remember when you was boxing that crackhead, bro.
Well, I will say, or I won't say whether or not I was an adult that time, but
what a damn adult.
I was a young man.
We was kids.
Yeah, it was like 17, 16, something like that.
We was kids. So look, last thing about the hood Olympics. So what the ignorance? Okay, so it went from crackheads to regular niggas to like people clout chasing. Yeah. So now we gonna boost it up to kind of hood famous cats. So Boosie, go check Boosie's page. I can't remember what his IG is now because they took it away from him so many times. But he got a new one. Go check his IG out. He got one with like YK Osiris and his son. Like his son like crushed his nuts or something when he was doing it.
Yeah.
That looks rough. And I don't get. He said he put 5 stacks on it. So whoever can do it is gonna get it.
Right, but money talks. So you're gonna do it with 5 stacks on it.
I mean, does that
risk your safety?
I'm about to say, is that what about the medical expenses? You break something, you know what I'm saying? It's over with. That fight, you ain't getting nothing.
Well, you don't think about that though.
Man.
You don't think about that.
I don't
you
think
think
no
about
thinking.
winning that 5 stacks. Now you ain't think about getting injured. You think about.
I don't think no thinking
stacks.
was involved in none
Nigga,
of
who are
these
you?
challenges.
Nigga, hold on. You don't think about getting hurt? After all the footage of all the niggas getting hurt, you ain't thinking about getting hurt.
No, they probably think like they weak. I can do this, so I'm gonna do it and prove I can do it.
You gonna do that shit, B New? Go ahead.
Hell no.
Go ahead.
No, thank you.
Right.
We a sponsor. I give you 100. I give you 100 to do it.
Nope.
Hey, he thought about it.
Hey, all right, I give you 200.
Man,
hey, and do it in the tank top,
I'm
bro.
about to get bribed for your entertainment. What the fuck?
That ain't no bribe. It's an offer.
Come on, that's $400.
Hey,
Come on,
and I got 100 on it too, man. That's
5.
Man, I ain't listen. Y'all not about to coax me into injure myself and pay this medical bill for y'all entertainment. So y'all can record and watch me bust my ass.
Hey, just recording it. We streaming it live.
And do it for the real ninjas, man.
Talk about so you okay while y'all bust out laughing? Stupid.
Sofield Clan, bro.
This dude, this the one that give me.
You got the tank top on. You like tank top master, bro. You got this shit, bro.
You got all the attributes, man.
Yeah, tank top hot, man.
So y'all know, AHT, you know what I mean? Tank top, want to make sure everybody is aware of these jokes.
I got so many names. I'm
you do got a lot, man. It's so much to do with that, man.
Man, tank top
is my favorite, man. Tank top is tough, though.
Those is up there. So look, oh my god, my thing. Okay, last little point. I think I said this before. I wanted to see. I wonder why don't people record for like an extra like 10 seconds than where they at, because they always show people fall and get folded. But I want to see, they show it for about 2-3 seconds, maybe about 4 seconds, maybe. I want them to extend that. Let me see 10 seconds, Pat. I want to see where they made that 911 call.
See the agony.
I want the agony. That's all. I want to see the urgent. I want to see the urgent care. You know what I'm saying? The moment when they was like, "Yo, we gotta call urgent care." G.
You want to see the moment when they like, I'm breathing wrong.
That one. So
the question is, what do y'all do if y'all got invited over somebody's spot and this shit was just happening? Like, what's your reaction?
I'm gonna be in the back.
Step back.
Exactly. I want to be in the fucking back. So that way, you don't. Oh, come on, Big Glenn. My big ass ain't about to do that shit, bro. Like, nah, man. I'm in the back. I'm not doing that shit.
Hey. They straight on trash, just see the big nigga and be like, "Oh, you doing it too, bro?"
Nah, no, definitely man. Trash.
Go ahead.
No,
that's
definitely a skinny niggas event, though.
No, but see, you can help, bro. You got to be in the front. So what it has evolved into, the most recent video I've seen right before we got on here to go live, episode 55. Before we went live, I seen cats was spotting each other. So it evolved. So they had the big brothers, you know what I'm saying, on the side catching people. You know what I mean? Like just in case they
I'm too old. Can't just be catching like niggas. Like
no, thank you, sir.
Hey, niggas' ankles is not the same no more.
You know what I'm saying? It's over with. I can't just catch niggas out the air like that. Like
you ain't gonna spot B New. You ain't gonna spot B New Silk.
Nah, Tank Top, I got this, bro. He got this shit.
I mean, his mustache ain't that heavy, bro.
I would.
Do that mustache joke, in, huh?
Oh shit, came back.
Came back to the mustache, bro.
His bite.
Hey, y'all, the mustache is back. It didn't take that long. It regenerates real fast. Just let y'all know.
Man, what the fuck,
God, you ain't gonna never get rid of that motherfucker. It can regenerate. Yeah, you got a porn stash forever.
Oh look, man, we gonna move to some of it. It's been a lot of news this week. A whole bunch of stuff that happened. A whole bunch of stuff.
So what's the news, Smith dog?
All right, so as we move from Hood Olympic events, remember I was talking about Boosie, you know what I mean? So we're gonna keep it on Boosie. Boosie posted an announcement about his new biopic that's been produced and done. It's called My Struggle. All right, the Boosie story. I don't know about the Boosie story part. But
Boosie make sure that shit was like inadmissible in court, because like it's only so much like that nigga can be able to show. Like I don't want to watch a Boosie biopic. How do you say the
biopic? I don't know. Biopic.
Yeah, I'm not watching that.
Who asked for this though? Like
who did ask for this shit?
Like, y'all niggas nuts. I'm watching that shit day one. I don't know what the hell y'all talking
about. I gotta see that shit. Honestly, though, I gotta see that shit.
Is it going to Blackbuster? Like I'm not.
Oh, it's gonna be raw, y'all.
Is it a Blackbuster? No, is it a Blackbuster for real?
I don't know. I have no idea.
They might do it like they did New Edition. They might do it like that. Like,
on Lifetime?
Definitely.
New Edition wasn't on Lifetime. That was like on VH1 or MTV.
It was on
BET.
It was on BET. Okay, it was on one of the Viacom channels. Okay.
Yeah, he might do it like that, or because they've been doing that. They did it with New Edition. They did it with Britney Spears.
Damn, you researched
okay.
this?
This ain't boot. Them niggas ain't Boosie Boo, nigga. What you talking about? Like, you know who we talking about, right? You get who we.
I know who Boosie is, so I'm saying that I'm trying to give Boosie the benefit of the doubt by saying he might put it on there
nigga,
or something.
Actually, I'm trying to see Wipe Me Down Boosie in the flesh. Though I want to see. What
I want to know who playing Boosie. That's who I want to know.
Boosie playing Boosie. Who you think?
Man. Hey, he done started his own shit.
Nah. Man, he didn't put an Antoine Fisher, man.
He's doing 8 Miles. Trying.
Is Webby there? Because Webby is.
That's a good question.
I don't know, man. They've had a tumultuous relationship.
They gonna have Terrence J.
I don't know. I can't answer none of these questions. I seen a post that he posted about the movie. A post that some outlet posted about the movie, and I seen those details. They showed some like behind the scenes pictures of like the directors. Y'all got to see it, man.
So Boosie, I'm just saying. So he's doing it like Get Rich Die Trying. With 50
I think
Boosie,
himself. Yeah. I think Boosie is gonna be grown Boosie, right? I don't know. I'm assuming, I'm hoping and assuming that they got a younger Boosie. But if they got this grown Boosie paying teenage Boosie or young man Boosie, I can't wait.
Who told Boosie to do this shit? And who told Boosie he could act? Like that's these are two questions I need answered, bro.
Okay, who told any of these rappers they can act?
I mean, some rappers can legitimately.
It wasn't Terrence Howard.
Like
Ice Cube can rap. I mean, Ice Cube can act.
It's like two rappers. It's only been a couple. Ice Cube, LL Cool J, Ice-T is decent. You know what I mean?
Ice-T is decent. He's decent.
All you have to do is show up and be himself.
I mean, shit.
Yeah, I mean, most niggas show up and be themselves. Ludacris.
Right. That's
Tyrese.
Okay, we not talking about Tyrese. We can't do that.
You called him Cry-Reese, though.
He not a rapper. I'm talking about specifically. That R&B niggas is a whole different other group. None of them niggas can act.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't see Pop Smoke movie, but Pop Smoke.
That was one movie, man. I was talking about more than
Joey Badass.
Tupac.
Let me give him credit.
Tupac?
Hey, he good.
Okay, right. Okay, Tupac, of course. That's a kind of obvious. That was the one that I didn't want to bring that up. That was almost like a given. That's a good point. But Joey Badass, he been killing on stuff leading up, and he definitely killing this season on Power, yo. He's killing,
dog.
Don't Joey Badass got an Oscar or something for that little short?
I got a boo. That's the funniest part. And so
he probably won something.
Soul playing. Damn,
I'm about to say Soul Food, my nigga.
Yeah, I was. No, I was about to say Soul Train.
Snoop is good. So we got out of all the actors who then donned the acting hat, y'all got to remember about all these hood rapping movies. Them down south rappers all do their little biopics, like Hot Boys and shit. When all that shit came out, Hot Boys, True to the Game, Baller Blocking.
Bino, you said Bow Wow? That's what you said?
Oh hell no, I ain't say no Bow
Wow. Yo. Bow Wow's acting ain't bad. You right. You right. I'll stand on that hill. I stand on that one.
He was
Bow Wow.
Not in Fast and Furious, it ain't.
Robots was good. And wasn't the Lottery Ticket movie? Lottery Ticket was him too. Lottery Ticket was good. And like Mike was a fucking blockbuster smash. What you mean?
I ain't never seen Like Mike.
I saw it.
It was a successful movie. It made money. It made money.
Little. He had the braids then.
He was still I'm critical of rapper actors. However, I'm gonna give them credit when they good though. I like Bow Wow's acting.
T.I. I'm
not falling for that bait. No, I'm not falling for that bait. I'm not falling.
What, man? What you talking about?
You know how I feel about T.I. and his acting.
I don't know how you feel about T.I. and his acting. I saw T.I. in Monster Hunter, that movie, man. His acting was incredible in that. Y'all feel me?
All 10 minutes?
Hell yeah. You didn't see how his acting, how he was doing it?
What need army, dude?
Unacceptable.
He was a sniper, man.
He was a sniper, man. Like, I'm like, okay. This is too much.
I'm sorry, man. I ain't about to say nothing negative about no brothers on our show. I ain't about to speak negative, but ATL, he played his damn self. Any rapper playing himself, that don't count.
Well, Belly.
He wasn't in Belly.
I know he wasn't.
Belly, Nas was killing in Belly, and so did DMX.
Oh, we forgot about DMX.
Yeah, DMX was actually all right.
Yeah, DMX was
R.I.P.
decent too. Yeah, we brought up a couple. So movie. Okay, so that the Boosie biopic that's coming out. We also got confirmation that Anthony Mackie is going to do the next Captain America movie.
That's what's up. That's definitely what's up.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be straight.
That TV show was great. Like that shit was actually really good.
Yeah.
So I think he's gonna be a great Captain America. Yeah.
Didn't watch it, but I have to check it out.
Yeah, the Marvel shows on Disney Plus been killing. I watched that What If too. I watched the T'Challa. I watched the T'Challa What If.
That shit was dope.
I'm waiting for that to build up on episodes to watch that.
They're all separate, so they're not. I think they're separate because who is it? The Watcher. Yeah, the Watcher is just telling stories about like alternate reality. So I ain't gonna spoiler king give for y'all, but the T'Challa one had a couple characters in there that I was actually surprised at. But when I seen the credits, I'm big on voice actors and who gonna be in stuff. So as it was on and it was showing all the voices, I was like,
it sounded like all of the original voice actors.
Definitely all the original voice actors from all of the characters.
Okay.
So you're just gonna leave it at that. They took all the original voices. They took all the original actors from the movies, from the movie universe, the cinematic universe, and they're there. So once you see the opening credits, it was one character in particular that I was very surprised to see in this. I said, "Damn, they doing it." So no, but big, huge shout out to Marvel doing their thing. If we're gonna keep it in Marvel universe, another movie news, man, it's like a whole bunch of movie news. So we get confirmation that Riri Williams, Ironheart, will be introduced during the next Black Panther film.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean,
that's solid.
That's a perfect timing for that too.
As long as they didn't introduce Storm without T'Challa, so I'm cool with that.
See, that's gonna get into you being unreasonable, one, because I
don't see the MCU working in X-Men. I just can't see.
I don't think they are actually.
I don't see it.
I think this multiverse stuff is the way to bring them in.
Y'all tripping. They bought them, didn't they? Didn't they buy them? Didn't the MCU buy
it?
Yeah,
they got
definitely
the rights,
putting them in it. Yeah,
that's why I feel like this multiverse stuff is being done so they can just be.
I mean, that's what this What If backtrack a little bit. That's what If basically is. It's like What If is their portal into testing to see if people will be cool with these random ass stories.
Yeah,
they honestly, I think that's what it looks like.
That's what it is, though. They're just testing the water, see what people like, dislike, and then whatever.
I mean, they own
they keep whatever they don't like, they throw it away.
It's solid though, because how they say we're going back. We was just talking about Riri Williams, but that how they did that T'Challa What If, because it's T'Challa. You gotta think it's not Black Panther. He's not, but it's basically substituting the character T'Challa in place of Peter Quill. Like literally, that's what it is, and they gave it a whole story or whatever. So they so it's Xandu and Ravagers. I spoil that much.
You definitely spoiling.
That ain't. I mean, he's Star-Lord. So T'Challa Star-Lord. So who he dealing with, like there. But I would have thought they would have did Guardians of the Galaxy. They didn't want to do all that. They didn't even go Guardians of the Galaxy. They just went straight up Ravagers.
I seen when I did see some of it, I seen what's name with a head full of hair. I ain't gonna say the name.
Right, okay, yeah. So, but it, now aesthetically and some of the character model choices, what I mean, whatever. But those Easter eggs they was dropping, Jesus, man, B New will love it. You'll love it. So, let's move. We're gonna move over to the DC cinematic side. All right, so it's been confirmed. I think this one is obvious. We might have already known this. But the Peacemaker spinoff show has been announced, starring John Cena. So I'm looking forward to that one because I thought John Cena was a perfect casting for Peacemaker and Suicide Squad. My personal opinion.
I really can't say too much because I never knew about Peacemaker until this movie.
Peacemaker wasn't a super huge and popular deal. Honestly, it's kind of a boring.
But he was funny though.
Yeah, John Cena killed that. Well, I'm pretty sure some purists that don't agree, but because, as you said, Sean, I'm not the Peacemaker savant. I'm not a savant, but I'm not the Peacemaker encyclopedia. However, his introduction to me, the biggest introduction was John Cena, and he did a hell of a fucking job. So
that's funny. You said you got on tidy whities. That's racist.
They chemistry was nuts. Idris Elba and John Cena was hilarious. I think John Cena, I'm surprised it took John Cena this long to start getting more movies. All the movies he's been in before has been successful, and his roles he's actually been doing good. He does good, just like Dave Bautista does good. Obviously, in The Rock is the king of the damn wrestler actors. So
I mean, wrestling is
wrestlers.
It makes sense.
Great actors. Yeah,
he masters his craft.
Even John Brock is making some money. So
Brock Lesnar is horrible though. Brock Lesnar ain't gonna be. I can't see Brock Lesnar acting well. I'm sorry, that's just an assumption for me.
I didn't say he was acting well. I just said he was making some money. That's all.
He came back to wrestling this week. He came back. Couple weeks. Let me throw the wrestling news in there. How many? Y'all? Any y'all mess? So CM Punk. First off, CM Punk moved over to AEW. Yeah. AEW, CM Punk. So that's for y'all that's not following wrestling. AEW is the competition of WWE right now. It's a whole bunch of old wrestling cats that started their own thing, and they got it popping over there. AEW ain't bad, and they got good old Jim Ross commentating. So when you turn on AEW and you hear Jim Ross commentating a wrestling match, now he sound like an old ass Jim Ross, but that's still good old JR over there, and it's a good time.
He went over there.
Yep, he been over there. So
damn.
Yep. So CM Punk came back after being gone for they kind of like a couple thousand days. He been gone, and then for SummerSlam WWE, Brock Lesnar ass came back. He got a ponytail.
Yeah. Funny.
These dudes be leaving and coming back. It's hard to keep up.
I mean, John Cena doing what The Rock does. Whenever a movie come out, or if it's a big movie or whatever, they make sure it's timed up with a major pay-per-view like WrestleMania. WrestleMania. So the main ones: WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, SummerSlam. You know what I'm saying? One of the 3 or 4 main little spots. They make sure that they come there. So Roman Reigns is the bad dude now. So John Cena was the good. You know what I'm saying? Was as usual the
good dude,
baby face. The baby face homie is John Cena, and Roman Reigns is now the heel.
Gotcha.
Yep. And Brock Lesnar good now.
Oh, okay.
So that's ponytail Lesnar. So interesting, man. I wasn't expecting to be talking no wrestling shit today. That's random.
Talking about wrestling, bro.
Wrestling. But
Brock Lesnar got a Goro.
One little move. He do, man. Y'all gotta look it up, man. It look crazy. It's like at the top. It's like at the top, and it's bald all the way around. He gotta go. Oh man, that's silly, bro. But all right. So last little tidbit on the DC Cinematic Universe news cycle. So get this. So we got another confirmation for a Canary movie. All right, starring Jurney Smollet.
Smoothie.
I'm not gonna go there.
Sister?
Yeah, Juicy Smoothie sister.
Oh, okay.
Juicy sister.
So Jurney Smollet, because she ain't do nothing to get, Jurney Smollet, wonderful actress.
Right. Yeah,
she is going to be reprising her role that she did in Birds of Prey as Canary, and it's going to be written by the woman who wrote Lovecraft Country.
Oh, that's gonna be dope.
It's gonna be good, right?
Let me talk to the public real quick about this, because
it's a sister that wrote it, B-New, so these are sisters. All right.
Right. Here's the problem that most people are going to run into.
She's
Black
black.
Canary.
Misha Green. My bad. Let me get a sister her props. Misha Green writing it.
All right. So a lot of comic book fans not going to enjoy this, because for people who don't know, Black Canary was first introduced in the Flash of Flash comic 86 in 1947. She's the wife of Oliver Queen. She's been in Birds of Prey. Yep, the Green Arrow. In the Birds of Prey, Justice Society of America, and for autistic purposes, she is a white woman with blonde hair, blue eyes. So for a lot of comic book fans, this is a major foul that you got a black woman writing it and you made her black. That is a major foul. So
to them, you know how we feel. We love it. Hey. Yeah, well, I know. I bet you my black ass wasn't gonna see no Canary movie no other way, but because Jurney Smollet, I'm there.
Fuck all that purist bullshit, nigga. I'm trying to see some black people doing some shit for real.
All right, no, I understand. I'm just letting
people will have problems with it, dog.
The ninja village. No, I'm just letting the village hitting in the real know that for most intents and purposes, most people are going to be don't be surprised if this gets bad reviews. And one of the first things you see is they have a black woman. This is a foul. You're going to see a whole bunch of YouTubers that is in the comic book community talk about. It's called Comicsgate. Just let everybody know. It's a thing out here called Comicsgate, where you got YouTubers who talk about stuff like this and diversity and how they're killing the industry because they're adding diversity and they're race changing. Because the first thing these people are going to say is, we will all be upset if they change Black Panther to a white dude.
And what's bad about that, Brian? Though, they always say that's the only one. They sword every time they say something.
But that's only one though.
Yeah, that's the only one they got.
Hollywood made The Last Samurai a white man. We can get this one off. Like
shout out to Paul Mooney.
You ain't even gotta go that deep. It ain't gonna go that deep. They can complain all they want, but what make the most sense? The bottom line. What the bottom line saying? The bottom line says that more diversity in the casting brings in more money. That's the only reason the movie people are doing this. They're not. How many times we have episode 55? Y'all didn't heard me say this shit at least 45 times, bro. The movie industry is only based on money. Like it's only based on the money that you bring in, bro. And the numbers and all of the study, everything literally shows you more diversity brings in more money. So when they saying, oh, it's killing the industry, no, it's not. It's creating the movie industry. Now, like, is it staying completely true to the source material? You can argue that, but don't nobody give a shit about what these virgin incel nerds gotta say when the greenbacks is the one talking. Like, nobody gives a shit.
Actually, they know that the color background people, all the diversity folks, is going to spend money on shit that looks like them. Period. So they know they're gonna make this shit into their image. Period. We know that shit. It's not something that's new. Been doing this shit forever. The perfect formula was Black Panther. When they seen that shit, then this shit started popping off like fireworks, though. Yeah, everything.
Everybody want Black Panther too. Everybody want to recreate the money that Black Panther made. All of them do. They all do. Who don't? Who don't? That's the reason. That's the reason why Ray Fisher about to get back on that Cyborg. He gonna get back on, bro. I highly doubt they recast that character for anybody else but Ray Fisher. Ray Fisher. So I mean that's true. I'm just saying. You right. I was just saying. That's a solid point. You right. But we don't agree with that shit here.
I was just
saying, we know that's about the money.
Yeah, it's all about money, and they're going to, companies are going to do what the money says. If the money says diversity, well, go ahead.
Check this out real quick. Controversy is also in play too, though. So the more controversial it is, the more people are going to go spend money and talk about it. It's going to create more buzz. We already know what happens with YouTube and shit. The more people that click on the shit, right? More profits.
I mean, no, I get it. You have actually, that's a good point about controversy. Controversy sells. If the more controversial it is, the more likely it's gonna sell because more people are gonna click on it.
They knew exactly what they was doing when they casted her in that role. They was like, these motherfuckers are gonna hate this shit.
Just like they did with the Black Superman stuff. They know what they're doing.
They know exactly that's true. Black Superman. But I think that was done. They got lucky with that one in a sense. They dropped the information thought niggas was all gonna be all super hype about that shit. And I think that went well in a way they didn't expect. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to give them too much credit on that one because that'd be too much insight. No, man, but no, that y'all right. I mean, that's solid points.
Real quick. Respect Superman, y'all. Just let y'all know. Respect Superman. Respect that S shield. Okay, continue on.
Why?
Ignore that and move on.
Superman's that real deal because I know a lot of people disrespect Superman. See, y'all see that? He just disrespected the Man of Steel. Put some respect on his name.
I've honestly yet to see a good Superman in film. So
I'm just saying he's a whole ass character though. Period. I mean, you the strongest motherfucker alive. Right. You still fall victim to all these traps and shit. You need to go kill yourself.
Damn.
All right, so
tough.
look, damn, that was
tough.
on that note about killing oneself.
Damn.
You know, listen, let's be careful.
A little heavy.
So look, heavy. So talk about heavy. We're gonna move into another heavy show. So we finally got complete confirmation. Again, this is a confirmation show. We got confirmation on part 2 of the Attack on Titan final season.
The whole
all right, Titan. It's shut the hell up, man. It's officially
I have to watch it.
It's officially announced for January 22nd, January 2022. I'm sorry, January 28th. He done fucked me up. January 2022, the second part of Attack on Titan, the final season, will be airing. So we actually got answers on that one. I was waiting on that one because they never officially said. They just said 2022, and nobody ever said, "Hey, when January, niggas." So I'm hype on that one too.
Y'all.
Man, he don't even watch it, so he don't even know.
I just haven't watched the last season.
It's trash, y'all. I just let y'all know. Hey,
the last season was
with it. I can't keep up with it. Like I just can't keep up with it.
Trash.
It's not. I don't feel like it's. I don't know. It's just like it's missing something. Like I just can't. I can't keep my attention. To be honest with you, so I just haven't watched it for real.
It's like JoJo, huh?
Yeah.
No, it ain't like JoJo.
No, for real.
No, it's more like Bleach.
Get out of here.
Yeah, see, y'all want to talk that whole shit.
I didn't even say nothing, though.
I
didn't even say nothing, man.
It's too much like Bleach.
And this is the perfect time to segue in about Hunter x Hunter, too.
Hey, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Go ahead,
I'm about to give up on them, man.
Hey, we just hit a benchmark. You better give up. They just hit a benchmark. This week, they reached 1,000-day hiatus.
That's a record, isn't it?
1,000.
You talking about Hunter x Hunter?
Yes.
Dookie.
Like ongoing.
Dookie.
Man, fuck that.
Hey,
show.
watch it. Hey, Sean, watch your mouth though.
I'm not watching no show. This dude getting horny as fuck to fight kids, man.
He's so good.
Man.
After I seen that, I was like, enough.
No, it wasn't bloodlust. It wasn't quite bloodlust. It was.
No, that's how it's explained though. They explained it as because he's not like physically attracted. I mean, it's not that he's attracted to them sexually. What he's attracted to is their strength and their potential.
Mm-hmm.
No, they did have an episode that was a little questionable, but I mean, it was just like.
Oh, I ain't defending this creep. I'm just saying what the source material was saying.
Oh, I know you're
not. I'm just saying what was the information that was given. Now, do that shit look? I mean, I don't agree with it, but I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
As the fact that makes me
character,
fucked up.
but pretty gross though at the same time.
I mean, the fact that you gotta watch when they get stronger after that first season when they go into the Heavens Arena or whatever, and that nigga just be sitting in the hallway like, y'all little niggas can't pass. Like he be sitting there chilling, and they can feel his creepy aura. Yeah, they can feel his creepy aura. Like,
it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, so 1,000 days though. How you feel about that?
Damn shit. Hey man. He's disrespecting right now. He was disrespecting the fan base. He know how good this show is.
I think he realized how whack it is. He said, really, "Fuck that show. I'm not finishing."
I thought he had health problems.
You finished Yu Yu Hakusho, so you could finish Hunter x Hunter.
We had conflicting stories. At one point they were saying he was sick, and then I remember I specifically found some shit that said that he is not sick. And that he just picks and chooses hiatuses and stuff. Like he's one of those writers. He says that he wants to do things on his time, basically. So he was like, I write when I feel like I got stuff to write. And then when I don't have nothing to write, I pull back so I can recharge my batteries and then come back with stuff to write. So I don't know, man. I don't know which one is true or how much is true.
I think the problem is this new world, he over-explained, and now he doesn't know how to kind of rope that shit back in. Because you got to think, this nigga put out like 20 chapters that are just explanation only. You know what I'm saying? It's like not even doing shit. It's just explaining up to, the new world and shit.
Right.
Like,
no, I do get you on that. Y'all seen the one with the One Piece one where they said if One Piece was Hunter x Hunter and they was explaining hockey and stuff?
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, though, like they should have just went down a different path. Like should have made it simple.
He should have.
Simple is always better, man.
Well, he said from one of the stories, he said that he should have ended it when Gon found his father. Like, he should have ended it right there instead of continuing. But then he ended up continuing it. And like, Silk said, too much explanation. Like,
where's it going?
Now,
What's the goal? Because Gone hasn't even been in the story in the last
the goal
15 years.
Yeah, the goal now is to protect a child from all her other siblings, because it's like some tournament where
that shit don't even make sense, because then they went back into, not to cut you off, Big Eye, don't hurt me. You know what I'm saying? But it's like they re-explain Nin like in detail almost. You know what I'm saying?
These Nin,
you know what I'm saying?
Like they got Nin beasts, which we've seen in past, but now with the new world is even more precise. Like you can't see the Nin beasts. If I remember correctly, like the siblings can't see the Nin beasts, so they don't know who's attacking who. So that's why they have all these other like mobsters or whatever, people who can see, and there's special conditions that have to be made.
I thought each one of the siblings got like their own protector thing or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah,
like dad gave them some type of fucking, like, I don't know if it was an beast or not.
Birthright, wasn't it? Like technically like birthrights that he.
It was.
And one character,
they all have like a Nimbeast, but only like, I remember like one brother was like a sociopath, and I know he has like special Nim, but only one of them, or like one or few of them, only have like Nim. But it's like, it's weird. Like I said, it's just too much explaining, but it's not doing anything. You know what I'm saying?
And one person, I think one of the siblings, he wasn't supposed to learn Nin. He discovered Nin on his own.
Why?
And
why are we talking about this?
Stated that a person who discovers Nin.
We did.
This even y'all falling into the trap that this man is fell into. That's what I'm saying. Why are we talking? We not about to. Y'all just talked about 20 episodes. 2. That's 2.7 years.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
literally 2.7. Damn. If you don't put out an episode in like another 50 days, or I'm sorry, another chapter in like another 50 days, I think it's over with. Because it's still saved in like.
I mean, why we care though? You don't care.
Because it's a good manga. It's really good manga.
That's his baby. I couldn't imagine creating something like that and not finishing that.
But he finished Yu Yu Hakusho, so I mean,
that was like 35 years ago, literally.
Yeah, that was, man.
That's probably how long it take to finish this shit.
Man, this dude in the 50s or some shit. Like, you know,
he got to be older than he got to be in his city. Because Yu Yu Hakusho came out in the 80s. Yeah, like the anime came out late 80s when Yu Yu Hakusho aired. So that means the manga was made in the 80s.
Yeah, early 90s, something like that.
Yeah. That's, man.
And then Hunter x Hunter came out in 1998.
I hope
so a year before Naruto, actually.
I hope he's healthy. So I hope he's healthy so he can finish. And if he not, he just chilling. Oh, I feel that shit too. Y'all hoe ass niggas is gonna wait on that nigga to finish them books, and y'all gonna read them. And he gonna be getting paid anyway. So he gonna be looking at y'all. So got some good news. As we talking about hiatus shows. Atlanta. The show Atlanta. Thank God. So look, here we got. So here's the latest Atlanta news that I just conjured up. Okay, so Atlanta. Let me read it. Yeah, information and shit. Okay, so Atlanta. The Atlanta crew has finished filming season 3 and is currently working on filming season 4. The return is slated for early 2022. So I don't early 2022 can be I would say first quarter. So that's either, you know what I'm saying, between January to March.
I actually forgot about that show because it's been off. So
yeah, I can't wait.
It's
been a few years. Nah, G.
It's been more than
a year and a half. We've been in a pandemic for a year and a half. That show was off 2 years before the pandemic started. A year and a half before the pandemic started. Yes, bro. Last episode came out.
I knew it's been off for a while. I just don't remember.
They used to run it back a lot though,
but it was gotta be 19, like 18, so close to 19.
Atlanta TV show.
I can remember the episode though. Put that big ass gun in his bag.
Because if I remember, Brian Tyree Henry, I think that's his name. Wasn't he the rapper? I forgot his rap name though.
Poster boy, Paperboy.
Oh yeah, Paperboy. Gotta get that Paperboy.
He was like, is that a Paperboy paper you did?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. This is even worse. Season 2 ran from March 1st to May 10th, 2018. Ain't that a
Damn,
bitch?
that's tough.
3 years,
that
G.
is.
That's tough.
I knew it was gone. For
I know.
a while, just
I
couldn't remember.
really enjoyed that show, and
3
I
years
hung
plus.
on
It's
to,
gonna be
like,
4
the
years when it
episodes.
starts. Because if they doing beginning,
that's tough.
doing beginning of 2022, that's 4 whole years.
That's tough.
Damn.
Hey,
Man,
you gotta know your show is the shit to pull something like that though. Like that's
Yeah.
all clout right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's coming back on FX
yeah.
too, or is
I'm
it
sure.
just like
Again,
okay.
money.
Yeah.
They ain't about to that
FX
network
ain't
ain't
letting
about to
that
let
shit
that
go.
cash. Yeah, they ain't letting that cash. FX got man. So wait. So we gonna go from Atlanta to Snowfall?
Snowfall's tough.
No,
That's my
no
shit.
whole fall.
Bro, why do you do this? Why do you do this,
Come
bro?
on, Tank Top.
Like,
Come
Why
on,
y'all
bro.
listening to this nigga?
Come on,
Like,
man.
y'all gotta know not to listen to this nigga.
No, it
bro.
just be like, why you do it? Like, you just do it. It just be blatant though. Like,
Nigga say
Man,
whole fall.
you got some Skip Bayless in you, cuz.
That's where it is. No, he trying to be disagreeable, but Snowfall, y'all need to check Snowfall out. Snowfall smashing Power in terms of like the grittiness of it.
Really,
you know
most shows, like I'm put Snowfall up with like The Wire, like as far as just like quality and shit. Cause
Wire.
The
first 2 seasons of The Wire.
Yeah, the first two seasons, and
then the kid season.
Yeah, the kid season. You know what I'm saying? Like
I couldn't get jiggy. I couldn't get jiggy with that Shipyard season. And Stringer and them was all in jail and shit. I'm like, man.
Yeah, it was.
That's when Marlo came up, wasn't it?
Slow. Yeah, that's when he started coming up.
Yeah. I wasn't as much of a fan of that, but Snowfall deserves a crown on that, you know what I'm saying? On that little top echelon of drug dealer shows.
I'm still mad they didn't get nominated for nothing.
Snowfall?
Yeah.
They playing, bro. That show is incredible. Y'all gotta check that out.
Actually great.
I can't suggest anything any more than I suggest you to watch Snowfall. Like for real.
The way they ended that last season was like probably one of the best endings I've ever seen. Like probably one of the best endings I've ever seen.
Okay, I'm trying to think of how. Oh yeah, when he met with his homie or whatever. Yeah.
No, he met an old girl. No, he met an old girl.
Mel, that was her.
Yeah, he dropped the cane and walked off.
And so I asked her, hold on.
All right.
Can we touch, just touch that real quick? Could he have beat his uncle up?
No.
He was acting. You don't think so? You need that was part of the.
He's not beating up Jem and Jerome.
He went about that. He all sick and beat up. He wasn't about to act.
Come on, nephew.
He lost that fight.
But he was cool the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't cool the whole time. He decided to be cool, bro. He was like, I can't. He remember that's when after he got beat up, after all the stuff happened to where he kind of was limited in a whole bunch of stuff, he was just like, I can't do this no more. This can't be it. And plus, he realized that he the kingpin. Like he realized that like his mind is where it's at. Like he don't need to be out here running in the streets doing this wild shit himself. Like he need to be playing chess and making, you know what I'm saying? He need to be doing what lion ass Ghost be doing.
And that's the thing about the show I like though, Marcus. Like there's a different perspective on like on drug stuff versus all the other shows. Like it ain't just like glorifying shit. It's showing both sides of the coin, the negatives and the positives. So on the whole spectrum. So that's why I think it's a dope show.
Hey, Smitty, don't talk about Ghosts like that.
You talking about? Did you even finish the show?
Yeah, I finished all 6 seasons. All 6 seasons. I didn't see his son's season though, and I need to start watching Raising Kanan. Tariq
is great. The Tariq show is great. Actually,
whoever stylist for him on that show, they need an Oscar because that would be dripped out.
So do all the Raising Kanan, the costumes is
you can't disrespect Ghosts, man. To my
lion ass Ghost.
It was live. It went to the live
all the time.
Hey, he got the job done. If he needed someone to die, they died. 100% accuracy.
Tate didn't die.
I was say except his friend. Who?
Tommy and Tate got away.
Oh yeah, that's
right. Lion ass Ghost is even lying to his damn self, man. So.
Yeah.
That nigga, he was caught so many lies, he didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Everybody got caught in this web of lies, man. But hey, like I said, 98% accuracy. If somebody had to die, they died.
Oh man. So look, on that lying ass note, we about to get the fuck up out of here. We running up on an hour. You know what I mean? Trying to be timely with the folks. We got in all our little news spots for the week. Anybody got anything else y'all want to throw the cherry on top of the episode 55 Sunday?
Just thank the real ninjas.
Too.
Well, never mind. Go ahead. Say what y'all got to say.
Ghost of Tsushima is probably one of the hardest fucking games I've ever played in my life. You know,
I'm happy somebody else playing it.
If you haven't played it, buy that shit and just play it. Like, don't listen to your kids. Don't listen to your family. Just
I told you a minute ago, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing else matters. Just play the game and you'll be okay.
And it's Zoro. The Zoro voice actor does it. So that's what sold me. The moment I heard Jin, what's his name? Jin Sakai. Whatever.
Are you playing the purest way in the black and white? The old school?
No, I don't do all that. I want to see the blood, but I'm doing because they got it like the old samurai movie. You can watch it. You can do it. But no, I ain't do all that. But I do have it in Japanese, the original Japanese audio. That's how I know it's Zoro. I know Zoro voice when I hear it.
I'm gonna wait to play it on PS5. Probably in
They just released the what's the name? They released the DLC, the new DLC. I might have to get a PS4 again, bro. Like for real, just for that. That shit's worth it. It's
worth it.
Well worth it.
Like I've only been playing like 2 days, and it's worth it. Like,
y'all niggas need to get your ass beat on Smash.
That Hades game dope too.
Yeah, Hades is good.
I was getting ready to play that, but I also want to say I want to thank all the people that was watching us. We appreciate you. You guys took the time out your day to listen to us talk shit. So we thank you so much. You guys are the real ninjas. And, I guess we'll catch y'all on the next one.
After I say what I have to say.
We out.
Like, dude be doing these premature endings, man.
Oh, I thought you said Hades. I thought you was
but no, I just want to say, I want to send my condolences out to the Kaiser family. They lost their father today and their grandfather, Dale Kaiser Jr. and Dale Kaiser Sr. Good dudes.
Condolences. I don't know y'all, but definitely condolences. My hearts go out to y'all. Like,
prayers to the family.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Prayers go out to everyone.
We out of here. Y'all gonna get beat up on Smash?
I'm about to go eat.
Niggas is scared.
Yeah, I'm about to eat
AKA scared.
Yeah, I'm about to eat too, nigga.
Niggas is scared.
And then I record that video and then I play.
Niggas is scared.
Yeah, I'm about to play Ghost of Tsushima after this. So
you still recording, dog.
AKA niggas is scared. I know. I'm